Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Jimbo, your host, and today we're going to be talking about another highly requested video. That's why I love reading your comments below to see what products you really want to see go through my torture tests. So this product is another one of those highly requested videos, and this product is none other than this right here. This is the last coat. It will leave any surface polished, protected, and silky smooth, instantly guaranteed. And when this product got brought up to my attention and I read the label and kind of read the directions and how it worked, it was right up my alley because of one word in their entire marketing plan. And that word is instantly. See, I love these that don't need a cure time. I've talked about it before and all that, and this cures instantly. Now, before we go any further, this is not a sponsored video. I actually picked this up, and this 16-ounce bottle right here is gonna set you back $50. That's right, $50 for this product. Now granted, it does come in a kit where you get a couple microfiber towels, and then it has some very important instructions in the kit, but $50. What we will be showing in this video is it worth $50? And should you pick some up, and have you been lied to in previous videos and in their marketing campaign? Let's check it out. Now I want to make sure I'm being extremely fair to the Last Coat company, and when I got the kit I was very pleased with some of the things that came in the kit. First of all, it came in a nice box, or not a nice box, but a box. A lot of times you pick up these products from Amazon and they just come with like in a bag, right? And they're just sealed in a bag. All you get is the bottle and you're kind of left with their online marketing and then whatever it says on the label, which we know from previous videos isn't always the truth, right? So the Last Coat actually took it a step further and gave you a couple things to read over, some literature. So the first thing is that they give you a card, a thank you card. So it looks like Nick and Chad, which reminds me of Brad and Chad from Barstool Sports. If you aren't familiar, check them out on Instagram, but Brad and Chad. Anyway, this is Nick and Chad. So Nick and Chad give you a thank you, ask for your review on Amazon. They're also gonna give you a loyalty card or a discount code. The discount code is also on the label as well. And then this is the most important part, I think, and I really wanna commend them, regardless of what we see in the torture test. I really want to commend them for doing this piece of literature right here. And it talks an important note about cleaning dirty cars, and then they also give you directions for getting professional results. I hate that you're trying to drag down the skill set of a professional, but I understand it from a marketing standpoint. But the point is that they're talking about excessive dirt and making sure that you're not just washing your car with excessive dirt on it. You're actually doing it correctly. So I do commend them for those two pieces of literature that are educating the customer. All right, so we're gonna get into the application process, see how it goes, and then we're gonna put it through the torture test, and then look for subsequent videos of where I actually pair this product, since it's so expensive, with a cheaper product to see how it does in a cheap versus expensive fashion. So check out my channel for that. And before we go any further, leave a comment below and let me know what you think, if you think this product will if you think this product will make it through any part of the torture test. And on your way down to the comments, I hope you hit that big red subscribe button so you could be first alerted to videos just like this one. All right, let's get to the torture test. Can't help but laugh. You know, I rent a studio space because I'm getting comments for the kids are annoying and loud and all that, and now my neighbor's kids are over. So I love kids. I don't mind it at all. So anyway, on the right side of the panel here, we're going to be putting the Last Coat. On the left side, the panel has been completely stripped and prepped. I stripped it by first compounding it and then using Adam's panel prep. So as you can see, this product's a little watery, and what I'll probably do is prep the panel one more time. Watery, very, it's not smooth, it's not super smooth on the first wipe, but I could tell on the second wipe the panel gets smoother. It doesn't really seem to richen up the panel very much. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spray more directly onto the towel and then do another one, and hopefully I'm oversaturating the panel on purpose because I really want to give it the best chance to do it. It looks to me like one thing that's going to be really nice is that it doesn't really streak at all. So even under the light, it looks good. It looks like it's drying perfectly without streaks. The panel is fairly smooth, not like crazy smooth, but it's pretty smooth. So, all right, it says instantly, so let's bring this outside and take it through the torture test. It'll be interesting. We're experiencing some rain here, even though it's, what are we in, May? Mid-May, and we're still getting rain in a town that never rains. So that's why I see a little bit of sprinkly. To be fair, I just wiped down the left side of the panel with Super Clean. So it should be totally flat as it is. It's sheeting water, but it's totally flat. And we see the last coat on the right beading water extremely well. I don't know if I've ever seen beads that small. This is insane. Usually we see beads like that. We never really see beads that small. That's insane. So you can see bare clear coat will sheet water. And look at that. So if this is bare clear coat in this test, that's going to be our judge, and that's where we're going to try to get back to see how quickly we can destroy the last coat. But if you're looking for beading water, there's a lot of products that'll do that. So I was going to say there's not many products that'll do that. There's a lot of products that'll make you bead water. So let's get that off, and man, it's really I'd like to say this is maybe a heavy mist out here. So again, the left side is bare clear coat. So let's hit it with the very first thing, which I'm actually interested. I had a slight feeling that this was going to do something to it, so we'll see. This is Eagle One Triple Cleaning Foam. I know the link is wrong in the description. In the past videos, I'm working on it. Eagle One has done a horrible job of making all the labels look the exact same. And then on top of that, Amazon doesn't really have it. So I got a few things that I'm working on. So, all right, let's rub this in. Let's see if we have anything going on. It's kind of hard to tell with the misting. I will say when I brought the panel out into the weather or the sunlight or whatever you want to call this, it did seem a little streaky. So the directions say to apply it with one towel and then follow up with a second towel. And so it probably is a good idea to do that, not just, actually the directions say to just flip the towel, but it's probably a better idea to actually use a second towel and clean it. So let's get the residue off here. And I'm gonna hit it with a wet towel, but man, you know what is so weird? I had the weirdest feeling that it was gonna get killed with that iron remover. I had the weirdest feeling about that. So let me hit it with the wet towel. That is so weird. I'm kind of tripping out right now because I had a feeling like, oh, what if it died? We've never really seen a product die from just the iron remover. Let's see. Okay, so the beading died completely, but it's still sheeting water much faster. And again, you could see my beading versus sheeting argument right there. I mean, look, the product has taken a beating just from an iron remover, which can't be said about a lot of products, especially in the $50 range. But you could see the argument that sheeting water is much better than beading water, just based on how much less water is on the panel. But come on, guys, look at that. I mean, that product took a ginormous beating from a simple iron remover. It's insane. But look at that. I mean, I'd rather have that than all that beating. I'd rather have this. But we're getting closer to our control section from just an iron remover. How do you think this is going to hold up to something like what we got on deck? What do we have on deck, Jimbo? Well, the last few ounces of the sealant killer, Optimum Power Clean. So let's try that. And I'm debating whether I want to do, I think I'm going to pick up another cleaner. Actually, I might have one more test left in that bottle. Not so fast. But yeah, I think I'm going to switch it up. Maybe I'll get a different degreaser all-purpose cleaner. So maybe it's because I let it dwell on the panel, but I want to bring up, and I wanted to bring up an interesting thing about people still saying that this isn't realistic to spray chemicals like this on your paint. You're right, it's not realistic to do it directly on your paint, but my truck is parked over that way, about 2 parking spaces, 3 parking spaces. The other day I did a truck right where this panel is, and I was spraying an iron remover on the whole truck that I was working on, detailing. And my truck now, parked 2.5, 3 spaces away, got overspray from the iron remover on the truck that I was doing. So though it's not realistic to put the harsh chemicals maybe this heavy on it, stuff floats in the air, guys. Come on. Stuff floats in the air and travels, and it traveled 2.5 parking spaces over. That's like 20 feet traveled in the air. So yeah, right, you may not be spraying it directly on your paint, but you're spraying it on your rims, and it got on all sides of my car. It's crazy. And we're not even talking about industrial stuff that may be in the air from your neighbor doing God knows what in their garage, painting their car, whatever. So, all right, well, off my soapbox again. Optimum Power Clean. Let's see. This has to be bad. I mean, so still sheeting water, sheeting faster than the control section still. So an argument could be there that we're not even yet. We're not matched yet, considering, I mean, let me do this though, because I'm not really wiping the control section off. So to be fair, there could be residue over here. I didn't think about that. So let me see, because I think the last coat's already dead. Even though it's sheeting water, I think that it died along with the iron remover. And before anyone says, I don't have any beef with the last coat. I don't even know Brad and Chad, or Chad and Nick, or I'm sure they're great guys. Nothing against them, nothing against their product. This is just for fun. There we go. Yeah, so there was some residue over on that control section, so you see it sheeting water a lot faster. I should have wiped it after the iron remover, considering my soapbox arguments of it travels, and then I decided not to wipe it. So you could see right there, I mean, look, they're sheeting at exactly the same rate. I wish I would have done that after the iron remover. I mean, I don't even really see a need to go forward. I think they're pretty much dead. I wish people were more excited about water sheeting than water beading. I know it's become my soapbox, but look at that. I mean, there's just, straight up, there's just less water on the panel. So, I don't know, man. I don't think I'm gonna go any further in this torture test with the last coat. I think we've all been lied to. Man, oh man, what did you guys think of that video? Is that insane or what? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I hope the echo is a little bit better. I tried to change some stuff up with my mics, so I hope that's better. I appreciate you bearing with me as I kind of transition into this new phase, this new studio space. I hope that it makes the videos a little bit better. But anyway, back to the last coat. Let me know, will you be picking some up? Did you get kind of swooped up into their marketing and pick a bottle up already? Are you using it on a regular basis? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button there, and I will catch you guys on the next one. See ya.